Happy Memorial Day weekend, my people of the blockchain basement. Welcome. My name is The Druth, and today's kind of an interesting video. I'm going to come at you talking about something even more important than money, and that is food. Food security. If you don't know, armies operate off their belly, societies operate off their belly, and as of late, over the past 50, 70 years in America, we found ourselves pushed into this thing called the sad American diet, something that is really detrimental to basically everybody who's not paying attention. You have a very bad imbalance of good and bad bacteria in their bellies, all based on our garbage diet that's fed to everyone. So in order to find and create food that won't kill you, create food that is actually medicine, it's not easy. But I'm going to be kind of showing you what I do here. I got a big old family that I like to take care of the best way that I possibly can. And one of the first and foremost things on my mind when it comes to doing that is what food is going on the table. We got the yard doge. He just runs his rounds all day long. Yeah, buddy. It's good to have a Cujo type animal that loves your family and hates everyone else on the property, ready to pounce at all times. Behind me you can see there's plenty of woods. Plenty of fun for the kids to be had, a little bit of trampoline action, fresh air. Now, we've been adding trees to the property behind me. You can see we just put in that plum tree right in front of that shed there, but it's a little baby just growing. Here's one of our apple trees making a move. But I also do insane things like this. I plant straight up celery into the ground, and it ends up keeping on growing and actually creating a whole new plant for basically nothing, because it's food that I was eating anyways, and it was just the entrails of it. Got some rosemary going on here, and that is a watermelon. Watermelons need a ton of room, so I'm giving that one room to breathe, and that's going to be a fun one. Come over here, it's just the basic spices that are near the kitchen. You got your oregano, you got your thyme, you got your basil. And so that box is just basically meant for being near the kitchen, being close access for when you're cooking. And it's actually really fulfilling to see the kids go out there with a pair of scissors and come back in with ingredients for dinner. Feels quite well. There's the old flag, you can't forget about it, hanging proud. Now, right here, this is one of my favorite things. We have a bunch of these massive blackberry bushes. The kids absolutely love coming out here, picking these fresh off the vine, and I feel good giving it to them because I know that it's not going to absolutely destroy their stomachs. Oh, there's the Doge, he's coming back on us. He's found us. How you doing, boy? Where'd you go, boy? Where'd you go, boy? What a good boy. He's the best, maybe the best. Here are some of the strawberries that are on the property as well. Oh, we got some popping out of the ground there, pretty fun. This is super fun as well. This is an electric bug catcher. It's a Dynatrap. This thing captures a ton of bugs, and I feed those bugs directly to the chickens all the time because the chickens love fresh bugs. And that little bad boy keeps the bugs alive for the chickens just enough. It's absolutely perfect. Right there behind me, I can't tell if you can see or not, but we have one of our compost bins. Had to make the cattle wire extra large because there are deer that come in and try to ruin my day all the time, so I've had to kind of upgrade the height of it. But basically just toss food, dirt, leaves, and spin it and watch it steam up. Make some of your own soil. It's absolutely fantastic. And within these trees, I have cameras, all kinds of cameras just for site security, you know, no big deal. And it's fun to see which critters come and mess with my stuff all the time. So right here is another one of our garden spots. We got all kinds of stuff going on in here, all kinds of good stuff. We got watermelon, we got a bunch of tomatoes going on. We got, jalapenos at the wazoo. Got some cucumbers, got all kinds of stuff going on in here. So this is the one I let the kids take care of. It's big enough for them to hop in there and water it. And when your kids are involved with making the food, they absolutely eat all of it and they're super excited about it. And right here are my blueberry plants. We got some buds coming up on the blueberries. Had to keep them protected because absolutely other animals want these blueberries, folks. So you got to keep them protected. Dang, we got them coming out here. Super exciting. I can't wait to feed the kids those ones. And we also got a little plum tree here coming up out of the ground. Now, I've been working on this pretty hard. I came here and there was very, very few edible plants. But one thing that people don't know, or I learned when I came out here, kudzu looked at as a very invasive species, which I'd agree with, but it is edible. So you got to keep that in mind, along with growing our own food and improving our diet with just small steps. It's not like you have to turn into foraging only. I have giant hamburgers after I work out really, really hard. And then I like to sprinkle in some veggies. Listen to my wife, thank God I'm married to her and she knows what's best as far as the food diet goes. She's really helped me along the way, keeps me sharp. Not only is food so much better than store-bought food when it comes to the quality and the nutrients that it provides to you, but it also gives you a point of decentralized food power. And you got to keep that in mind with what the world is seemingly turning into at a pretty fast pace. Things are getting hot. It looks like there's going to be some pretty ugly news out of China and Taiwan. And knowing that, I've continued to position my family into a place where we could get dang close to sustaining ourselves off of the food that's on the property. This is just a introductory type video about food and gardening. There is going to be so much more when it comes to decentralized power, water, combat, communications, everything you can think of that you would need to have knowledge about should the world turn dark is going to be coming out here on the Blockchain Basement, but you got to get part of it. It's going to be a special gold membership for the Blacksite, the Blockchain Blacksite. So you got to get involved, folks. And there's still time, thankfully. That's the good news. So happy to come out here and just show you kind of what I'm doing, and excited to roll out the next step in the Blockchain Basement, where we are building out the decentralized power of the United States and the people within it, because we are strong and because we're worth it, damn it. Because we're worth it, man. Anyways, appreciate all of you for tuning in today on this fine Saturday morning here on Memorial Day weekend. Stay based and spread the word about what we're doing here, because it matters quite a bit in my opinion.